Being in debt can be overwhelming and frustrating, but with the right tools and mindset, you can overcome it. In today's video, I will be sharing tips on how to pay off debt fast. These tips will help you create a plan to pay off your debts quickly and start living a debt-free life. Firstly, create a budget. Creating a budget is the first step toward paying off debt. A budget is essentially a plan for your money that helps you track your income and expenses. You can identify areas where you can cut back on expenses and allocate more funds towards paying off your debts. To create a budget, start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is going and where you can make adjustments. Once you have a good understanding of your finances, create a realistic budget based on your findings. Be sure to include all of your expenses, including bills, groceries, and any other regular expenses. The key to making a budget work is to stick to it. This means being disciplined and avoiding unnecessary expenses. If you find that your budget isn't working, don't be afraid to adjust it as needed. The goal is to create a budget that helps you reach your financial goals and pay off debt. Secondly, cut back on expenses. Take a look at your budget and identify areas where you can cut back on expenses. This could include eating out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, finding ways to save on utilities, or even downsizing your living space. Every little bit counts when it comes to paying off debt, and cutting back on expenses can help you free up more money to put towards debt repayment. Remember, the sacrifices you make now will worth in the long run when you're living a debt-free life. Thirdly, prioritize your high-interest rates debts. Prioritizing your high-interest rates debts based on interest rate is a wise approach, as it enables you to save money in the long run. By paying off debts with high interest rates first, you can reduce the amount of interest you'll have to pay over time, which will help you pay off debt faster. Additionally, once you've cleared your highest interest debt, you'll have more funds to allocate toward your other debts, which will help you pay them off more quickly. This is a straightforward yet effective way to tackle your debts and get on the path to financial freedom. Next up is the Snowball Method. The Snowball Method is a debt repayment strategy that involves focusing on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest debt is paid off, move on to the next smallest debt and repeat the process until all debts are paid off. This method can help you gain momentum and motivation as you see debts being paid off quickly. By starting with the smallest debt, you can quickly eliminate it and feel a sense of accomplishment, which can motivate you to continue to pay off your other debts. As you move on to larger debts, you'll have more money to put towards them, since you'll no longer be making payments on the debts you've already paid off. This method can be a powerful tool in your debt repayment journey. Another advice is to increase your income. If you want to pay off debt fast, increasing your income is a crucial step. There are several ways to do this, such as selling items you no longer need, freelancing, or starting a small business. However, it's important to avoid taking on additional debt to make up for a shortfall in income, as this will only worsen your debt situation. By increasing your income, you can make significant progress towards becoming debt-free and achieve financial freedom. Explore your options and find ways to increase your income without taking on more debt. The next tip is to negotiate with a creditor. When negotiating with creditors, it's important to remember that they want to get paid just as much as you want to pay off debt. Be persistent and patient, and don't be afraid to ask for a lower interest rate multiple times. Be prepared to provide evidence of your financial situation and ability to make payments. And don't give up if you don't get the answer you want right away. Remember, the potential savings on interest charges can make a significant impact on your debt repayment journey, so it's worth putting in the effort to negotiate with your creditors. Next up is to seek professional help. If you're struggling to pay off debt, consider seeking professional help from a financial advisor or credit counselor. They can provide you with expert advice on how to create a plan to pay off your debts and improve your financial situation. They can also help you negotiate with creditors and provide guidance on how to manage your finances in the long term. Seeking professional help can be a game changer in your debt repayment journey, so don't hesitate to reach out if you need it. Another advice is to use cash. It's easy to overspend when you're using credit cards or debit cards because you don't physically see the money leaving your wallet. However, when you use cash, you're more aware of how much you're spending and can better control your expenses. Consider using the envelope method for your budgeting, where you put cash in envelopes for different categories such as groceries, entertainment, and transportation. This method helps you visualize your spending and ensures that you don't overspend in any category. When the money in the envelope is gone, you're done spending for that category until the next budgeting period. Using cash can be a powerful tool for paying off debt and help you stay on track toward your financial goals. Next up is to use windfalls wisely. Windfalls include any unexpected money you receive, such as a tax refund, inheritance, or a work bonus. Instead of splurging on unnecessary purchases, consider using these windfalls to make a significant dent in your debt. By allocating these unexpected funds towards your debt repayment, you'll not only accelerate your progress towards becoming debt-free but also experience a sense of accomplishment and financial empowerment. The final tip is to stay motivated. Pay off debt can be a long and challenging process, but it's important to stay motivated and focused on your goal. Celebrate your progress along the way. No matter how small it may seem, every little bit counts and brings you closer to your goal. Remember why you're doing this and keep that in mind when you feel discouraged. Whether it's to be debt-free, save for a down payment on a house, or prepare for retirement, keep your eye on the prize and stay committed to your plan. You can also find support from friends and family or join online communities of people who are also working towards paying off debt. Having a support system can help you stay motivated and accountable. Finally, don't forget to reward yourself along the way. Treat yourself to something small when you reach a milestone or achieve a goal. This will help you stay positive and motivated throughout your debt repayment journey. Remember, paying off debt is not an overnight process. It requires time, effort, and dedication. By implementing these tips we discussed today, you can pay off debt fast and accelerate your journey toward becoming debt-free. It won't be easy, but with perseverance and determination, you can overcome your debt and start living the life you've always wanted. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on personal finance and investing.